the school principal, my partner. He's a very awesome partner, Mr. Mafshudu, very driven individual, perfectionist, caring, talkative, with great sense of humor, and he loves his family and Yusomos. He's a music man, he loves music. While he joined PFP, his career started in education around 1995, and he joined his current school as a principal in 2016. He realized that for him to create a conducive teaching and learning environment at the school, he needs quality leadership skills, because teaching to him is more than teaching. To him is developing and producing great and productive citizens. Realized management skills alone is not enough. He saw PFP as a great platform to develop his leadership skills with an end goal of unlocking greatness in his educators and learners.
Let me say, or take this opportunity to say good evening, everyone. About my business partner, as you can see, there is a saying that says dynamite comes in small packages. I was very much happy when I was matched with her, because we almost have the same characters. Very talkative, all of us. We can easily go off frame. Just meet my vibrant business partner, Lisihu, working at Nedbank since 2008, whereby by then I thought she's going to make things happen, because Nedbank by then, they used to say make things happen, but she brought another view the money in a different way. Dynamite always come in small packages, as I already said, curious to learn, loves to read, talkative and disciplined. Let me just tell you a little bit. I've stolen a heart. The Department of Education must be proud, because she had just started an early child development center. It has started kickstart this year. She has a passion in learners. Loves to motivate and empower others. She's a really, really motivator. Why did she join PFP? Due to a passion of motivating and developing others, she saw PFP as an opportunity to have a platform to engage directly with learners, contribute to their development and motivate them to learn and understand challenges of education system through this journey. With a principal, be able to play more active roles as South African citizen in education, also to sharpen her leadership skill. The other thing that I will say is Nedbank has much confidence in her, and then I've seen that confidence. They've moved her from one branch, small branches, to the bigger branches. Oh, thank you. About the school, I'll just say the school is situated in Salisville. When I joined the school in 2016. Their roll was almost 500, which was 400 and something. I'm just compromising. But since then, the roll has grown up until 745 learners. And then, unfortunately, I started with only ladies. I was the only male educator. And then by now, we have almost 2 appointed and 1 temporary male educator. We have 4 public servants, which are PAs, the 2 GAs and 2 AAs. And then when I joined the school, it was only up to grade 4. But with the help of my thinking partner, my wife must not be worried, she's here. She's just my thinking partner. Yes. My partner, I'll be saying my partner, saying my thinking partner. And then we realized that there is a need for the school to grow. And then now the school has developed from lower primary school to a full primary school, whereby by 2020 we shall be having grade 7. What were some of the challenges our school was faced with? The buy-in of the team members, the stakeholders, parental involvement, generally so, learner discipline, a lack of sporting codes and facilities. It is very small. It's in the township. We don't have any area where the kids can play. But with her, she manipulated the situation. We are going to use the spaces that are vacant, no matter how small they are. We'll develop the mini mini sporting codes for the kids to have an idea.
Based on the challenges that Mr. Mashudu highlighted, what we did now in terms of our first project, in terms of the buy-in, we worked with our SMT and educators to present this PFP program so that it can be a collaborative event, not just coming from us. Because when they own it, it now becomes a fruitful thing for us to run with it. And in that particular moment, we also wanted to involve them in terms of the buy-in, and also the parental buy-in also was very important to us. So every event that we did, we actually were looking at the learners, at the educators, and at our parental involvement. And we hosted the Mandela Day event with those stakeholders in our minds in terms of buy-in and in terms of collaborative activities. The Mandela event, learners performed for their parents, because we said to me and Tate Mashudu just sat around and said, but most of the time when the parents are invited to the school, it's normally to address issues. So to get them excited about the school, they need to be involved in every activities. So during our Mandela event, we invited the parents, and the learners as well took part in that by performing for their own parents and giving different cultural activities. And as well, for Tate Mashudu to be so talkative, he actually allowed his team to run with the events, to organize the event. And the key thing for me here was the theme for the day, where I roped in our partners as well from Nedbank, because the key theme was a boy-child matters as well. Because during Mandela events, normally we donate to girl children, where we give them sanitary towels and all of that. So from our business partners, we were able to raise plus minus 120 boy briefs to donate to the boy child, and the theme was just around the boy child as well. And we also realized that for us to support the educators in their own space in terms of learner discipline, the educators identified learners who were ill-disciplined in the class, and we formed a group as me and Mr. Mashudu, and we roped in business partners as well, where each and every single week we went in to educate those kids and build their confidence. And we were concentrating mostly in terms of reading and also in terms of basic stuff, in terms of your discipline, in terms of their behavioral stuff. And you will see there, that will be your Mandela event. That will be us now sitting with the school kids, learners, and educating them, building their morale and all of that. And when we ended with this particular program of having sessions with the learners who were ill-disciplined, the key thing was when they go back to classroom, they are no longer disruptive. The key thing was they also pick up in their curriculums and all of that. And with the next slide, you will see us now having that session of time buying in with the school teachers, that is the SMT team, and us looking at ways for us to improve the learner discipline in the school. And I'm very proud to say, from us building those small blocks, we managed to also have, Mr. Mashudu will speak to that, one of our athletes representing the school.
With the confidence that we invested in the educators, they went extra miles, and the parents also, they were training the learners back home, which is not our culture in the township. And then whereby we produced one learner who represent from the inception of the school. It was for the first time that the school was representing the district at the provincial level. You can look at her, she's a promising athlete.
Yeah, she's an athlete. You can go, please.
What I learned from my partner is to view my school environment in a business perspective, listen to the views of my staff, and hold them accountable and responsible to their actions. I've also learned that my softness and caring nature is not a weakness, but as a leader, it's okay to love and care, for as long as I keep people accountable for what needs to be done. From community building to let the community feel valuable, by recognizing each other's talents amongst them. I'm not the center for all solutions, but the community itself has solutions within their problems. Flawless consulting, proper contracting yields good results. And now proper contracting is the pillar of my leadership. You will remember all the principals, now the teachers, we give them contracts to sign. Thank you.
From me, from my partner, I learned to always see goodness in every situation, to commit to what I said I will do and see the task through. Because I'm that person, a driver. Ne? When things are not getting done, I will just go. And Mr. Mashudu taught me how to be patient to see the task through. And as a self-reflection that my character of being a driver is not always the right way of getting results, within my community there is solutions as well. Time to think and flawless consulting was the key things for me. I'm now more conscious of others when they speak. I value listening more than before and realized how much solution lies in listening. You can hear as we are talking. I have changed my meeting setup to ensure that each member is listened to. The value of contracting, I've also realized, ensures proper foundation to getting results. And to everyone who supported us, our community, we like to say thank you. To my leaders from Nedbank, thank you so much for believing in me and investing in me to be in this program, because I'm actually more conscious of my leadership. And to everyone who is here, thank you. Let's keep on supporting South Africa. Thank you.